Whether you're in a trial with us or have been using the site for some time, you may not immediately find what you're looking for on MyGovWatch. If you're in a trial, you may qualify for an extension by asking for one so our live US-based customer support can help you find the opportunities you're looking for. But here are 9 tips that will help you find things faster. Number 1, pick the right subcategories. From time to time, someone will pick a subcategory that seems to make sense, but our system may be routing titles you want to see to a different subcategory. Simply chatting with us to ask, where can I find titles like this, with an example or two often clears up any challenges. If you know the government buys what you sell, but you can't find it, this is often the reason, and you'll just need to add one or more subcategories to your preferences. Number 2, know your product or service synonyms. Buyers don't always call things what you'd expect or what you would call them. They'll refer to your products or services in unexpected ways. What are some of the synonyms for your products or services? Identify any unusual ways buyers refer to what you're selling and add the terminology to your personal keywords. Number 3, simplify and update your personal keywords. If you didn't add any personal keywords at sign up, pause this video and do this right now. Don't think of your personal keywords as a one-time thing you only add once. Look for opportunities to add keyword variations. Wherever you can, make your keywords no more than 2 or even 1 word to broaden what MyGovWatch returns to you as a possible match. Number 4, tell us if something doesn't seem right. If you see an odd title, report it to us as miscategorized by clicking on the Categories section when you reach a procurement overview. If you think a class of titles is missing from a subcategory, tell us, and if we agree with you, we'll force those titles to go to the subcategory. If we disagree, we'll help you add the right subcategory to your preferences. Also remember, your category selection should reflect what you do, not who you do it for. Number 5, perform global searches. The open and close sections of MyGovWatch generally return only titles that match your category, state, and buyer preference selections. You may find other relevant titles using search. Our advanced search tool lets you do extremely granular searches of open and closed items over the past year across the entire platform within the limits of your edition. Hover over the icon on the right to see the categorization of each item and whether or not it matches your preferences. If you see something of interest and it does not match your preferences, you'll either need to add a subcategory to your preferences or report something to us as miscategorized. Let us know, and we can rectify it right away. Just use the chat feature and tell us what's happening. Number 6, think subcontracting. At times, solicitations may have relevance to your business unexpectedly when a buyer issues a solicitation that includes what you sell, but covers more than what you sell. If you sell a certain kind of widget, where and when is that widget bundled with other products or services? Look for those titles in MyGovWatch, and you'll identify opportunities to joint venture and subcontract with other suppliers of related products and services. Number 7, think upstream. Many times, a solicitation issued for a product or service you do not provide is a sign the buyer does need your product or service, just not yet. For example, flooring contractors should pay attention to construction jobs and even design opportunities and begin to network with suppliers acting in advance of any need for their own products and services. Web design firms should track brand identity redesign solicitations in anticipation of website redesign work that will inevitably result, and get in touch with people proactively about that need. Did you know you can even use these upstream solicitations to have buyers answer questions during those solicitations to help you make a sale later? Act on all of this and contact us if you want help figuring out how. Number 8, Know your NAICS and product service code combos. For federal leads originating from SamGov, you should know that NAICS and product service codes assigned to each solicitation may, in certain combinations, be highly indicative an opportunity is relevant to you. Contact us to discuss how to go about having greater awareness of which NAICS codes and product service codes have particular bearing on how you find opportunities on MyGovWatch. Number 9, use bookmarks and hide irrelevant titles. There's a small gray icon on every opportunity, both in list views and in procurement overviews that, when clicked, turns green. This means you've bookmarked the opportunity so it's visible in the bookmark section of MyGovWatch for easier reference. There's no need to redo searches over and over to find things you might have last accessed days, weeks, or even months ago. This also works in the other direction, where you can also get rid of titles you no longer want to see by clicking the hide icon so you won't see a particular title again in your list views unless you seek it out under the hidden tab. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please email us at support@mygovwatch.com, chat with us through the website, or call us at 877-533-1680, extension 705. And thank you for giving our site a try.